DWP urged to drop state pension age to new threshold in boost for millions. Millions of Brits could be getting a major financial boost as campaigners push the government to lower the state pension age. Could you be one of the people who finally gets to retire earlier, and what would it mean for your future? Today, we're diving into the potential shake-up that could change retirement as we know it. Welcome back to UK Pension Update, your go-to source for the latest news and insights on pensions, retirement, and financial security in the UK. Today, we're breaking down a major development that could impact millions' calls to lower the state pension age and what it could mean for you. For decades, the state pension age has been a critical milestone in people's lives, marking the point when they can start receiving financial support from the government to live independently after years of work. However, as life expectancy trends and employment patterns shift, many believe the current system no longer aligns with the needs of ordinary workers. At present, the state pension age is gradually increasing, with many people having to wait until 66, 67, or even later depending on their date of birth. While this is intended to reflect longer life expectancy and balance the financial sustainability of the system, critics argue that it disproportionately affects those in physically demanding roles or with chronic health issues, who may not have the capacity to continue working into their late 60s. Campaigners are now calling for the Department for Work and Pensions to reassess the state pension age and consider lowering it to a more accessible threshold. The argument centers on fairness, quality of life, and the recognition that not everyone has the same ability to continue working as they approach traditional retirement age. Research indicates that certain groups, particularly those in manual labor, service industries, or long-term shift work, often experience declining health earlier, making the prospect of extended employment challenging. A lower pension age would provide a lifeline for these individuals, ensuring they can enjoy retirement while still maintaining financial security. Supporters of this proposed change point out that lowering the state pension age could have far-reaching economic and social benefits. For individuals, it would mean earlier access to pension income, reducing the risk of financial hardship for those unable to continue working. For society, it could potentially alleviate some of the pressures on healthcare and social services by providing people with more time to focus on their well-being rather than juggling work and health challenges simultaneously. Moreover, there's a psychological advantage. Knowing that retirement is within reach can improve mental health and overall life satisfaction. But the discussion is not without controversy. Critics of lowering the state pension age warn about the financial implications for the government and taxpayers. The state pension system is already under significant strain due to an aging population and rising life expectancy. Lowering the threshold could increase the number of claimants and put additional pressure on public finances. There's also the concern that any change must be carefully calibrated to avoid creating disparities between different age cohorts. Those who have been planning for retirement under the current system may feel disadvantaged if rules change suddenly, which could spark debate over intergenerational fairness. So why is this conversation emerging now? A combination of factors is driving renewed attention to the state pension age. For one, demographic shifts are making the current system increasingly unsustainable for many. While life expectancy has generally increased, the reality for some groups is starkly different. Individuals in lower income brackets or in physically demanding jobs often experience lower life expectancy and higher rates of health issues, meaning they might not live long enough to enjoy the pensions they've worked toward. This discrepancy has prompted calls for a more equitable approach to retirement. Political and social advocacy is also playing a role. Organizations representing workers, retirees, and pensioners have ramped up pressure on the government to re-evaluate the pension age. Their campaigns highlight personal stories and case studies, emphasizing the struggles faced by people who are expected to work beyond their physical or mental limits. These campaigns are designed not only to influence policy but to generate public awareness and discussion, showing that this is not just a bureaucratic issue, but one that touches the lives of millions. If the government were to act on these recommendations, there are several ways the policy could be implemented. One possibility is a gradual reduction in the pension age, giving people and the system time to adapt. For example, the threshold could be lowered in stages, targeting specific age groups or occupational categories first. Another approach could be to introduce flexibility, allowing individuals to claim their state pension earlier if they meet certain criteria, such as years of contributions, health status, or type of employment. This could create a more tailored, equitable system while managing the financial burden on public resources. The implications for the workforce would also be significant. Some experts suggest that lowering the pension age could encourage more people to leave physically demanding jobs earlier, potentially opening up positions for younger workers and creating opportunities for retraining and career transitions. At the same time, businesses would need to prepare for changes in workforce demographics and retirement planning. This could lead to shifts in workplace policies, including flexible retirement schemes, phased retirement options, or enhanced support for older workers. From a personal finance perspective, lowering the pension age could be a game changer for many households. For some, it would provide an opportunity to supplement income earlier, allowing people to manage debts, support family members, or pursue hobbies and personal interests without the pressure of full-time employment. Others might view it as a chance to take control of their health, dedicating time to exercise, preventive care, and lifestyle improvements that are often neglected due to work commitments. In essence, it could redefine what retirement looks like in the 21st century. Public reaction to these proposals is mixed, reflecting the complexity of balancing fairness, sustainability, and personal choice. Many older workers who have felt pushed to extend their careers welcome the idea, seeing it as overdue recognition of the challenges they face. Younger generations, on the other hand, may have concerns about the long-term economic impact, questioning whether resources will be available when they reach retirement age themselves. These debates underscore the need for careful planning, transparent communication, and policies that are both fair and sustainable. Experts suggest that any reform to the state pension age should be accompanied by broader social measures. This could include targeted support for people in high-risk occupations, improved healthcare and wellness programs, and initiatives to help workers transition into retirement more smoothly. By combining a lower pension age with comprehensive support structures, the government could create a system that balances individual needs with societal sustainability, ensuring that retirement is not just a milestone, but a period of life that people can truly enjoy. The discussion around lowering the state pension age is not unique to the UK. Across Europe and other developed nations, governments are grappling with the challenge of aging populations, rising life expectancy, and the need to maintain financially sustainable social security systems. Lessons from other countries could inform UK policy, highlighting strategies for gradual implementation, flexible retirement options, and equitable treatment across different social groups. Comparative studies suggest that targeted reforms, rather than blanket changes, are often most effective in achieving both economic and social objectives. Ultimately, the conversation about the state pension age is about more than numbers and policies, it's about people's lives, health, and dignity. Millions of individuals plan their futures around the idea of a secure retirement, and adjusting the threshold could have profound consequences for both individuals and society at large. Thanks for watching UK Pension Update. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss the latest pension news. Drop a comment below and let us know, would lowering the state pension age make a difference in your plans? We love hearing your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next update.